Hello, hello. How are you? I hope you guys are doing super well. I am currently doing the live now at 2 p.m. I was supposed to do it earlier, but the surprise took a little bit longer to plan out than I was supposed to. So I apologize, but I also am so excited. I don't apologize. Also, I wanted to share with you guys that I just did I did shadow work yesterday as well. So I'm feeling good, but I'm also feeling like I just got a lot of weight off my shoulders, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm just inviting you guys to come join on some of the groups that we have, which by the way, if you guys didn't know, we have a Facebook group. So if you're looking for people that you want to just connect with from the community, we have a Facebook group. So definitely go and check that out in the bio. I have that all in there. For TikTok, you guys can check that out and just message me on Instagram if you can't find it. I'm super excited. We are literally about an hour and a half away from the surprise, but I wanted to do a Q&A. Today's Friday. I'm going to do a card reading at the end for you guys. Yesterday, I did a really fun thing, and I might do it depending on the energy and how I feel. But yeah, I might have a surprise for you guys at the end. So stay tuned. Hello, Jinka. If you guys are tuning in, just say hello. Hi, hi, hi. I'd love, love, love to know that you guys are tuning in. I'm also going to invite some people on our community because some people might not be here. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions on manifestation, law of attraction, you know the drill. The usual, like what you guys have questions on, any scenarios, anything you want to share. Today's video is highly requested on, if you didn't see it, it was posted a little bit earlier. It was at, it was at 12:30. We talked about what to write if you're using the 369 method, because I was getting so many messages of you guys asking me, Shika, like, I don't know what to write. I really want to write down this. Is this the right way of writing it down when you're scripting? So I literally explained all of that for you guys so you don't have to feel like you don't know what to say, basically. So I'm super excited for this. I'm so pumped. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for you guys. I'm so grateful for you guys. You have no idea. So yeah, hello, Savannah. If you guys are tuning in, just let me know in the chat where you're listening from, like where you guys are from, and also your sign. It's new moon this coming up month, and I have a big surprise that I'm launching has something to do with the new moon. So I will give you guys more details tomorrow and so on and so forth. But in the meantime, you guys get to chat with me and ask me any questions that you have. So while you guys are deciding what questions you want to ask, Toronto, hello, Toronto. You're super close. I'm in Ontario as well, so that's amazing. Idaho, I'm just reading on TikTok and on YouTube. Amazing. You guys are just amazing. Just awesome. I love it. Idaho and Toronto, both Tauruses. Wow, we're attracting the Tauruses today. That's amazing. Anyone else? What else do you have for signs? Let's see. YouTube, what signs are you guys? Love to hear. Ooh, that is people excited for Friday. Like, woo. I am in Ontario and in Canada, and I'm a Scorpio. So for you guys who don't know, but for the new faces who don't know, which is completely fine. So questions, what questions do you guys have? Keep them coming, TikTok and YouTube, while I drink my fancy glass of sparkling water. Being healthy, so that's my way of being fancy today. And also we're doing card readings for those who just joined at the end of it. So what does it mean when I keep seeing the number 111? So 1 holds the energy of new beginnings. I have this in my Mal, if you go check out my YouTube channel, I have a video and a whole playlist on angel numbers, almost every angel number that most people ask. So you can go check that out. But that one specifically is talking about new beginnings. So what new beginnings and ventures are coming your way? When you see the angel number, usually it associates with your thoughts and where your energy is at that time. So that's why I always say whenever you catch yourself seeing an angel number, always make sure that you check and see like, what was I thinking? Like, don't overthink too much about seeing it, but obviously when you see it, being conscious and aware of how does it relate to the thought that I was thinking of and how can I change that? So hopefully that answers your question, Mel B. Again, go check out my video on the angel numbers playlist. If you guys are seeing angel numbers recently, go check that out. It will help you a lot. And yeah, I'm super excited. Super pumped. By the way, guys, today's is going to be probably ending around 2:30, 2:45, just because I have a card reading that I have to do for someone. And then I also have the launch for you guys at 2:30, 3:30. So yeah, any other questions? Hello, me too. Hello. YouTube, you guys are so quiet. TikTok is like speaking loud and answering and asking questions. So ask away. Don't be afraid to ask. Or if you're just here to listen to stories and questions as well, that's cool as well. But that's also amazing. Hey, Dee. Hey, Jade. Hello. Just asking questions on manifestation, law of attraction for anyone who just jumped in. Your scenario, questions about me, whatever you want to ask. This is a safe space. I do this all the time, Monday to Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern time usually. Today, I literally had to record 3 videos today for you guys because we had our live, we had our usual video, and then we had the surprise video. So I wanted to make sure that all of that was done. If you feel like you don't want your manifestation that much anymore, is that a good sign? If you don't want it, maybe you're evolving and you're not aligning with the reason why you wanted that manifestation in the first place. Remember, not everything you manifest, you might not necessarily go through with it. Right? Sometimes it's like almost like when you go to school and you take a degree and you're studying something, you're not going to automatically manifest to be, an engineer if you don't like it along the way, right? So whenever you do that, you just want to let it go, release it. Great rising goddess. Hello, Jay. Light and love to you. So whatever you let go, just let it go, let it be. That's super important. Me Too asked, how do you manifest? So manifestation all starts with understanding what is manifestation. And I want to do a video on this. It's on my list of many questions that you guys have. I can say right now, I love the fact that you guys request stuff because it makes my job easier to create content for you guys. Manifestation is defined as believing that things are in existence. And believing that, something or whatever you're trying to attract in your life or want in your life or want to continue in your life is in existence, right? So the best way of kind of explaining it is that if you really want to buy a certain dress, right? You start to visualize this red dress, you already know the color and everything. And then all of a sudden you go to the mall and you find this perfect dress. It's the last size, happens to be yours, and it fits just like a glove. That's manifestation because you thought about it, you attract it into your life. That is manifesting. So start manifesting the small things. Even when you become a super manifester and a conscious being to the greatest of expansion, which we can still grow, always know that you can always continue to build. You can always continue to manifest more and more. It just takes time. Okay. Hey, Iman. So question, I was manifesting, Abby asked, I was manifesting my best friend to apologize and it worked after. I didn't feel like I needed it. That's amazing. That's so great. Thanks for sharing that, Abby. And by the way, if you guys have any amazing manifestation stories, please DM me with your manifestation story so I can feature you. I do manifestation Mondays and I love doing it. So that's great. No worries. I'm so happy to explain it. I was on your webinar today for social media and you're literally the best. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, for you guys who don't know, I have a free webinar in my info box for social media and how to be conscious. If you're interested in that, let me know. But yeah, it's a really good one. From my understanding, in order to receive your manifestation, you have to make room for it. Being ready to receive it, how do you know if you have done that? I'm always seeing abundance in angel numbers. Amazing, Jay. Okay, so this is a great question. Thanks for asking this, Iman. When you are manifesting, manifestation is asking for something to come into your life, right? But one of the things that people don't tend to talk about, and I want to start talking about it more on the channel, is releasing, letting go, right? We don't want to end up having so much energy in our space where we feel cluttered and we don't know where we're focusing on. Right? So how do you release? Letting go of physical things. A great thing to do is like to let go of, I don't know, food or let go of certain clothing that you've had for years and you're like, I'm going to wear it. I'm going to wear it. Well, obviously you haven't worn it because it's been in your closet for so long, cleaning up both on a physical level of things in your space. So new moon's coming up. This is a great time to kind of clear out if there's anything that you want to do cleaning wise in your space or just like relationships and energy. What that's going to do is holding less energy in your space, in your bubble, in your mind, in your thoughts, in your consciousness is going to allow you to focus more on that manifestation. Another great way is to remove things such as traumas and whatnot and doing shadow work. For you guys who don't know, I shared it on my Instagram, but I did a shadow work session yesterday. Even as healers have things that we need to work on. So what I did is it was a very in-depth and very intense shadow work. I want to share it with you guys actually really soon, maybe on Sunday. That's a good sit down video. But this one, it specifically talks about that, I was able to go into my soul. I was able to go into my consciousness, tap into channeling through that, through theta shadow work. And that's the energy healing that I decided to tap into and I felt called to do and connected to. When I did that, I felt this sense of release. I was so exhausted last night, guys. I took a salt bath. I went to bed. I wasn't online as much as I usually am. That's why if I didn't respond to your comments recently, I'm sorry. I just had to take that time for myself and I need to take that time for myself. But the point is when you are manifesting and you want to release as much as you want to receive, shadow work is super important. Always do it when you feel called to. I'm not saying for you to go seek out shadow work, but that just really means like doing the inner work, honoring your emotions, going to, some type of healing, a group meditation. That's very helpful. Like the ones I host here, like these types of things are going to help you a lot and expand in ways that you can't even imagine. Jai just said it was 11:11. That's amazing. It was like true passion. Angels here. Like that was the true truth. Okay. So Annalisa, hello, love and light to you. Nice to see you again. When you manifest something, do you repeat every day or just one at a time? It depends on the manifestation technique, right? If you're doing the 3-6-9 method, you are doing it 3 times a day. And that's why it's so powerful because you're holding that energy 3 times a day, right? If you're doing the 5-5-5 method, then you're doing it 55 times a day, right? If you're doing the 3-3-3, you're doing it 33 times a day. So it's very different for each person. I personally, my biggest thing to not put pressure a lot of the times for people who are just starting manifestation, just give yourself, I'm going to put one intention. What is one intention that I have for myself for this day? And it could equate to your big manifestation. It could not. So for example, my intention today was to listen to my body. Why? Because I just went through an intensive shadow work. I released a lot of past life stuff, majority of it, and traumas that I've had through my lifetime. And in doing that, I want to honor my emotions. So if that means I do a live with you guys an hour later, then that means an hour later. And I don't have to feel sorry about that. And what that's going to help me is like my older self, if I were to do that, I would feel guilty. I would feel those low vibrational emotions because I felt like I had to show up for that, which is fine. And there's a such thing as moving energy if you feel like you're stagnant in a certain mindset. But it's super important for you to honor emotions and be truthful to yourself. That's all the throat chakra. That's all the solar plexus. This is super important. So I think that's a great question. Thanks for sharing that, Iman. Okay, we have some questions coming in through TikTok. So when you manifest something, oh yeah, I already read that. So Abby asked, I love writing a letter to the universe and talking to my manifestation like I already have it. Amazing way to do that. On a full moon, I think there was 2 full moons before. It was the energy was love and relationships in our life. I believe it was Sagittarius. And I actually asked you guys, hey, if you are manifesting an ex, a person, a friendship, some type of relationship, write a letter to them. Even if you don't know their name, just write a letter to them. Say, dear best friend or dear whoever the person is, and write a letter and then put it with your crystals and in the full moon energy. So that's a great way. Even if it's not full moon, you can still script a letter to someone and be in the existence, and it will help you feel the energy of having that person into your life. So I love that. If you do the 3-6-9 method, does it have to be word for word exactly the same each time? I suggest doing it. It's like an affirmation. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. But it's not just saying it. I really want to put this point out. When you do an affirmation or scripting, you have to feel the energy. You can't just expect to like, I'm going to write it, 33 times a day and I'm going to manifest it. You have to feel it. That's why it's so crucial when you are creating your manifestation affirmations that you're really asking yourself, why do I want this? You know, universe is not going to just provide it to you in thin air if you do not explain yourself of why you want it. And it's also going to be hard for you to guide your energy of why you're feeling the certain ways you do and what you need to focus on. So that was a great question. And Elisa, no worries. Does it matter if it's messy or neat or anything when writing, as long as it's eligible to you, right? How many journals should I be using for manifestation? So I personally have 2 journals. I have a manifestation journal, and then I have a writing journal that I just write and release and let go and all that stuff. Sometimes I take it off. Like I take one of these spiral notebooks that I write down things that I have to let go or ideas that I have. It's just my journal of just word vomiting. It's putting out energy for me. And me being someone who channels a lot now that I'm so conscious and aware and empathic, I need to have that. And you will notice that the more that you tap into your energy, the more that things will come up, and I really encourage you to have a book at hand and you're by your bed or something that you can write in and help you with that. Because I think it's going to make a very, very big difference. So that is my answer to that. And then the manifestation journal, which I don't know if I responded to that, but manifestation journal is what you manifest, the 369 method, you would put that in there. You would put in the 5x5 method, whatever method, the wheel method, manifestation method, 17-second, all that stuff. You can do that in your manifestation method, manifestation journal. When's the next full moon? So full moon is in August. I believe it's the second week technically of August. We have the new moon on the 20th, which is Monday. It depends on what place of the world you are in. So keep in mind, I have a surprise that's launching at 2:30 for you guys, which relates to more inner healing, because I've been getting a lot of requests of people saying, I love the meditations. I want more. I want more meditations. What was it? Meditations, learning more answers. And I know a lot of you guys have been messaging me, but I sometimes don't get to your questions quickly. So this is an opportunity for you guys to have that interaction with me, which is awesome. And just not just with me, but with other people, because you all have something in common. You all are on this venture to manifestation, law of attraction, finding out your gifts, spirit guides, all that stuff. You all have that venture. You're all learning this, right? And this journey. That's why I have this space for you guys all to have this and to ask those questions. So if I were you, I'd take advantage of it as much as possible. That's why I created that Facebook group where you can join and you can ask any questions and you can have a group of people that can connect with you and are also interested in it. And I always say, whatever you put out, you get, right? So I'm giving you the options to put out what you want to get it back right away. So that's my answer to that. Can you manifest negative things into happening into yourself or believe and for it to might happen? Yes, 100%. If you are negative, and that happened to me when I was in depression, I was so depressed. I could not see the light in the end of the tunnel. And I know that feeling, I get it. And if you are currently going through this, there is light in that situation. I promise you, you will see the light once you have this reflection and go deeper into this manifestation and deeper healing. Now, one of the things I always mention is that we have to understand that everything is energy. Words are energy. Manifestation is everything is energy. This live is energy. Us being here is energy, right? We're feeling each other's energy while we're chatting. So when you're thinking about it in that sense, if you're negative, you're gonna see and your mind's just gonna directly go through all the negative things around you and all the negative things that are associated with that, right? But if you are positive, you're going to not be as pessimistic. You're going to look and see, oh, actually that is a little bit off, but here's an opportunity here. So what manifestation and law of attraction does is it allows you to see all aspects of it. And even in the negative times, it allows you to see the lesson that you can take in order to expand yourself more. And that's what happened to me with the depression. I saw myself saying, after my traumatic experience, I saw it was an opportunity for me to say my story, and it was confirmed through shadow work. When I was channeling and everything and connecting with my healer, I found out that this is my purpose. I'm supposed to use my throat chakra to bring that in, right? So the deeper that we're able to do the inner work, the more we'll understand what we need to do overall, how we can do that completely, 221. I know numbers have been hitting me. Has anyone been getting angel numbers a lot? And if you have, let me know which ones and what are you thinking at that time. I've been getting a lot of 222s, 444s, 888s, 777s, 1222. I've been getting all of them, and I'm in I'm very aligned on my path right now. So much so that it's like I plan, but I don't plan so much because the universe just tells me where I need to be. And that's amazing. And you guys will get to that point too. And if you're currently at this point, woohoo, that's amazing. Like, let me know in the comments what angel numbers you've been seeing. The doll, hello. How do you manifest a new wardrobe? Start thinking about it. What I used to do, I still do it. Whenever I need to travel or I want a materialistic thing like a house or a car or whatever it may be, I actually go on my Pinterest and I create visuals. Whenever I'm scrolling on there, I put intention into what I'm doing. Like I put that energy out. Like what would my wardrobe look like? Excuse me. Excuse me. Woo. Another great thing is acting as if as well. So like going on stores and what you do is you window shop. Like feel that you are shopping, bring that energy that you're shopping. And then also creating micro manifestations. So what I mean by micro manifestations is like, I am so abundant. Money comes to me easily and quickly because with a wardrobe means money, right? So then that's what I mean about creating smaller manifestations and bigger manifestations to get you to where you need to be, which is why I really, really want to do a video on the Yantara manifestation after I've gotten through all your questions that you guys want me to create a video on, because Yantara talks about how to do a manifestation that you might not necessarily need right now. So that's something that I would really suggest. Hopefully that answers your question, the doll. Okay, so I'm getting through your questions here. How long does it take for your manifestation to take place? It depends on you. You have to ask yourself what in your life right now is aligned with this manifestation. Sometimes we're lucky where everything that we want to manifest in our life is completely aligned and it just works out. Other times we'll need to do the work a little bit more. So for example, sometimes I want to manifest something big, and because I put all my energy into it, universe is like, hey, Shika's been working really hard. Let's make her have this manifestation next month. But then sometimes I'm off my energy, and sometimes I'm like tapping into the negative or the self-doubt or all of those low vibrational emotions. And universe is like, oh, okay, Shika, like we're going to wait till you have room in your life, like we talked about earlier, in order for you to manifest. So I've manifested things on the same day. I've manifested things in the same week. You got to ask yourself, how committed are you to this manifestation? How committed are you to wanting this as much as possible? In doing that, then you'll be able to manifest. Question is, I got 3 journals today because I want to start journaling and scripting and take notes of manifestation. I love that. Yeah, one for journaling, one for scripting, and one for manifestation. You don't need 3 journals, to be honest. You can have one if you want. I'm just saying that like because you have that, Chelsea, that's amazing. How do you let go and trust in the universe? I actually have some TikTok videos on that, so go check that out. Mel B. Releasing it, letting it go. I also talked about that in my how to manifest a specific person and have them chase you. That is a huge bulk, one of the most important points that I cover that doesn't only relate to manifesting a specific person, but manifesting people in general. Okay, YouTube asking questions. Iman says she's been seeing 111s, 222s, 212, 241. TikTok, let me know what you guys have been watching as well. That's amazing. That's great. So a lot of 1s and 2s, a lot of new beginnings and taking action and awakening through that. That's amazing. I made a vision board and I looked at it every morning, and the 369 method. Amazing. Yeah. One thing I would like to say is like, hey, Mama Mita, nice to see you. One of the things that I will say is that when you are doing vision boards, they are very impactful. That being said, if you're going to put it in your basement or put it behind, a box or something, it's not vision. It's not, the energy of seeing it to remind you what is existing, what is yours, right? So if you are doing one, make sure that you have it in a place that you can see it. How should I? So the doll, let me know what you mean by that. Krista says she's been seeing 222, 333, 444, 122, 123, 123. We've been getting a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4 together on live. I know on TikTok and stuff, and sometimes when I start early, which is amazing. But yeah, that's amazing. We've been getting that. Thank you. How should I manifest when you are low vibration? Low vibration is all about stagnant energy. So what that means is if we maybe had a downtime, we're holding that energy and we're holding that block, that energy block, and try to find out where that is. So doing a chakra cleansing, chakra cleansing meditation. They have them for 10 minutes on YouTube. Super effective. I do them when you don't know where it's coming from, and just see where your body has a sensation there. And then if whatever chakra it is, look it up, figure out what that chakra is, and then maybe ask yourself certain words that correlate with affirmations with that. So then you can see what's triggered. Another great thing for releasing your vibration or releasing low vibration is shaking your body, shaking out that energy from your aura and your energy field. Dancing is a really good one. Singing, because singing is really good to make sure your throat is open. Those things of just doing it like 2-3 songs every single day is going to really help you grow and heighten your vibration a lot and have a higher perspective as well. So hopefully that helps. Okay, so I haven't seen any angel numbers. That's completely fine. Like, angel numbers will come when you want it, when it's needed to. You might not necessarily have it right away, but yeah, it's what you need to. Lisa asked, how can I manifest someone's face? Please tell. Depends. Like, are you asking for someone from a different dimension, like an angel, a guide, spirit? Because if that is the case, when I first started getting into healing, I didn't see all of my guides' faces. However, some of them showed their faces later on. So sometimes you're not meant to see it. That's when the Mystic card comes in from my chakra deck. Whenever I talk about this, it always pops up. Remember that there's certain things in other dimensions that we don't necessarily need to know. They're just doing their work. You're doing yours. You're working together. You're feeling it intuitively. And then when they need to show you who they are, they will. And they're always there to do it at the right time. Someone's face is all coming from visualization. So visualizing, if you want to manifest a specific face for like someone like a soulmate, comes in visualization meditations. So like even scripting out to write down what that visualization would look like. I've been manifesting, but I don't see angel numbers help. So yeah, guys, there's so many different ways that your manifestation might be coming to you. It doesn't only mean if they are, it doesn't only mean angel numbers. So I have a video. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. I know a lot of you guys felt it was helpful last live we did. It was 6 signs that your manifestation is coming. Angel numbers is one of them. However, there's 5 other ways that you can find out how your angels are coming, or your guides are or how your manifestation's coming. Can't speak. How your manifestation's coming. So go check that out. It'll be very helpful for you. Subliminals. Yeah, I have talked about it. I've had questions on it. I have it on my list. There's a video coming on that. It's putting that attention and energy. It goes into quantum physics of how we're able to create a sentence and create that thought and bringing it and recreating it through energy into our life. And there's different perspectives of subliminals. So I want to do that as a video. If you don't know what that is, don't worry. I'll cover it soon. So hopefully that answers your question. Do you guys have any other questions for me? You guys always have some good questions. By the way, if you guys have watched my recent video, put a heart emoji in the comment section. If you haven't, I will tell you about it because it's really good. I'm going to be covering the 3-6-9 method. I know a lot of you guys who newly subscribed, or you guys who have recently found out about the 3-6-9 method, have been intrigued and wanting to know, am I writing the right thing? Writing and scripting is so important for part of the manifestation process if you are using it. If you don't know how to do it, it can actually prevent the activation of manifestation to occur. So here I actually discuss what are the importance of like what you should have in a sentence when you're manifesting with the 3-6-9 method. You could easily use some of these tips for the 5-5-5 method and other methods as well, but really just teaching you how to manifest on paper. The power of paper is really important. I might even do another video on this because it's super crucial that a lot of you guys are doing that, especially if you are going into that space of doing the 3-6-9 method. So hopefully that helps. Is the video on the 6 signs of manifesting coming to you on TikTok or YouTube? It's on YouTube. For all of you guys, the video that I'm talking about on the 6 signs of manifestations on YouTube. So go check out my YouTube channel. It's linked on my TikTok, and for YouTube, you guys are here, so you'll see it there. Can you manifest someone even if they are in a relationship? Yes. My best friend actually did that. She was in a relationship that she was kind of not fully into. And then she met this guy that was also in a relationship with an abusive girlfriend. And it just so happened that everything happened at the perfect time. That whole week, they both broke up. And she ended up being with him. They've been together for 7 years. So again, like these are some success stories of manifestation that occurs. And you guys can access that as well, which is really awesome. Any good references for learning quantum physics? Yes, there's a lot of people that I look up for that. Erin Dorothy on YouTube is really good for that. Leor Alexander, I love her. She's amazing. These people I look up to, so that's why I'm sharing them with you. Victor Otto is amazing for that. Love his work. What else? There's a lot of people out there that you can learn about. Deep divers. There's a lot of YouTube channels that have great content on that. You can also learn from Abraham Hicks and Alec Tolles. They talk a lot about energy and how that works. Quantum physics is a fancy way of saying how you study the energy of like just energy, how to study energy, like where energy goes. That's really what it is. And that aligns with manifestation. It's really great for those of you who want to see the scientific aspect of manifestation. Quantum physics is a big aspect or part of that. Thank you. No worries. So happy to help. Question from the doll says, how should I manifest a specific item? Do like an iPhone. So you like a phone, a car, whatever you want to manifest. You want to be specific of like, excuse me, what you're manifesting and how you want to manifest it. So for example, you would say like, I am so grateful for my iPhone X that I have in my life, or I'm so grateful for my Audi R8 that I got. And if you want to put a time on it, you can, but that goes into Yantara manifestation, which I will talk about later in another video. The concept of like how to manifest things that you don't want right now, but later on, and adding that energy to build up for that manifestation. But really just being specific and scripting it and, you know, reminding yourself about that. KB says, why are you crying? No, I'm not crying. I'm completely fine. I'm just like chatting and everything. My nose is just stuffy and with allergies, summer allergies right now. It's been insane. So yeah. Any questions that you guys have? Any other questions? If not, I will do readings. Okay, so we're gonna do something completely different today. I don't know if we'll be able to, because there's a few of you guys, which I think you are the lucky ones that get to do it. So yesterday, what I did is I pulled a card for each person. These are my chakra cards. I'm not gonna use my angel cards because I feel like they're good for big spreads. So I'm going to answer those last two questions and do them. So if you want a card reading, just put a rainbow emoji down below in the comment section. I will pull one card for you for the day, and that will be what I will tap into. So let me just, also I do private card readings. So if you guys want private card readings, please message me, DM me. I'm booked this week, but next week I will have availability. Okay, so is thinking about your manifestation blocking them? I let go, but I still think about them. No, that's fine. As long as you're not obsessing over it and just keep on checking. You know what I mean? Like it's fine to think and be in existence of it, but when you're obsessing over it and be like, oh my God, are they going to do it? Are they going to, then it goes crazy. Okay. Just wanted to let you guys know that. Okay, so I've been getting intuitive messages that I need to build a better foundation in order to receive what's coming. That's great. That's amazing. And you're listening to that. Can you tell the most powerful method of law of attraction? Law of attraction, there's a lot of techniques for it. I have a video on the top three law of attraction manifestation techniques. Go check that out, Lisa. It's going to help you out. But I don't know what to do. I thought I did everything. That's fine. Just keep on holding on to that because you already know that it's coming. That's the thing. When your manifestation is just about to come, sometimes we kind of second guess ourselves. So just hold your energy to that manifestation. Don't give up. Like keep going. That's the universe is trying to test you at that time. Okay. So that's all for questions. I want to pull the cards before we end, guys. And because I have a card reading that I have to do. So I'm going to pull cards for you guys. Could Reiki make my manifestation stronger? It can be. It can give you light to do that. I've had things manifest because of that. I do Reiki as well. So user 42, you can DM me on Instagram if you want. If you guys want, hold your questions for next time we do a live. Oh, that's awesome, Iman. Yeah, I spoke to your soul there. So yeah, if you guys can just hold your questions, we're just gonna do a card pull for each person. So do a rainbow emoji if you want a card pulled for you. So I'm gonna do the doll first. She was first, and then we're gonna do Chelsea, user 42, and then Mel B. Okay. So the doll, you can just ask your question. Okay, so the doll, your card is impatience. So ask yourself, how can you be more impatient? By the way, guys, when I do card pulls, if there's a card that speaks to you and I'm not doing your card reading, that's fine. It's meant for you. Use your intuition. This is a great way to practice this. So impatience, this is your throat chakra. How are you being more patient in your life? Maybe you've been waiting a little bit more and just looking at the time of things, of when things are going to come into your life a little bit. Just let it be, let it happen. Patience will bring a lot of things and will also put less pressure into your manifestation. I'm actually going to read the one sentence that's going to hit home for you. So if I don't take care of it, it will never happen. So understand that now is not the time to rush. It's for decisions. It's the time to just listen and be and hear yourself and listen to your intuition. It's not a time to make vast, big decisions. It's time to work inwards, especially with the new moon energy coming up. Okay, Chelsea, so you're next. Pull a card for you. Your card is release. Fell out really quickly. So ask yourself, how can you release yourself? You're manifesting a lot of great things. That's awesome. But what we forget, and we talked about this earlier, which is great for this, that you came and hopped onto this live, that you need to release your energy as much as you're asking for energy back, you know. And sometimes when we release, we can find more clarity in our situation, but we can also have more space in our life, energetically, in our mind, all aspects of our life. So ask yourself, what is something that you need to release internally right now? What is something that you need to let go? And this is a neutral card, so this can relate to any aspect or any part of your body at this point. User 42, Wall by Sydney, you're next. The doll said it spoke to me. That's amazing. So yeah, guys, if you do want a card reading, do the rainbow emoji so I know that you want a card pulled. And it's just the card of the day. So user 42, Wall by Sydney. Okay, so your call is rejection. Recently, I feel like you felt like there was a decision that you wanted to happen, but it didn't work out. In doing that, ask yourself, not that this rejection is bad. The universe actually made this not happen for you for a good reason. So, you know, rejection can actually be saving you, like a miracle for you, in order for you to get what you truly deserve. So that's your card reading for you. Excuse me, Mel B is next, and then I'll go back to YouTube. I'm just going through everyone's comments because we're all asking questions. So Mel B, if you can think of your what you want to ask. I feel like your energy is a little bit all over, so I'm shuffling these cards. Mel. Okay, so Mel, ooh, you have 3 cards that fell out. I'm gonna do a quick little jump for you because I feel like there's impartiality, rejection, empath. So understand that you were rejected for this decision, or maybe things didn't work out the way that it's supposed to. And now you're kind of in between, not knowing what you want. So this is a time for you to kind of be creative, create, you know, your own decisions, create your own possibilities. Don't hold on to that rejection of it not happening. So hopefully that aligns with you. I'm going through all of the questions. No worries, guys. Okay, no more questions. I just want to make sure that I'm doing all of this. Okay, so next we have Iman, and then we have Kirby. So Iman, and then I'll go back to TikTok with Christina starting first. I think Christina. Let me double check that I didn't miss anyone. No, not Christina. Sorry. And then next is going to be Well of Ashlyn and Serena, and then CCM Viet. Okay, so Iman, you're first. Okay. Your card fell out. So enlightenment, beautiful card, Iman. I'm feeling good energy for this. So I feel like right now you've gotten some great downloads, some great news. There's a lot of realization happening through your awakening. And now is just the time to bask in this excitement. Like I feel this exciting energy for you. I feel this sense of like you feeling like yourself for once. And there's just this expansion. So bask in it, celebrate it. You're going so far. In enlightenment, you're going to find a lot of clarity in what needs to align with you and what is already aligned with you in your life. And that is so exciting because then you'll be able to seek, you won't have to seek peace. The peace will be within you already. So beautiful card. Kirby, you're next. So card. And let me know, guys, what you feel about the card when I pull it out. Like if it speaks to you, what comes through for you intuitively. Oh, sorry. So Kirby, yours is trickery. So sometimes in our life, we think things are one way, but they're not, right? So go into your heart space to tap in and ask yourself, what is the truth? What is the realization? What is the reality of the situation as opposed to avoiding it, if that makes sense. So one of the things here where it really speaks on is just don't be disappointed if assistance does not come from the expected place. I feel like you're maybe a friendship or a relationship or someone, and if this speaks to other people, let me know. You felt like someone kind of not betrayed you, but you were looking for them to support you when you needed them the most, and you noticed that they weren't there for you. So now it's time for you to move past that and keep going. And the trickery card is just a realization card, I feel like, for you. So let me know if that aligns with you. Okay, so Well of Ashlyn, you're next. I'm gonna pull a card for you. Oh, your card fell out right away. Okay, so yours is faith. So how can I believe in myself more, whether that is through your manifestation? This one's really beautiful because it's the third eye. So don't be too much in your head. Be more out here. Be more now. I feel like that is just one of the things that really hits home for me when I'm speaking to this to you is just like have belief in yourself a little bit more. Serena Singh, you're next. Okay. Oh my God, that card was accurate for me. That's amazing. I'm so happy to hear that everyone's energy is like super great today. Serena Singh. So Serena, I feel like you're in this sense of discovery. So this is your root chakra. How are you feeling secure? Right now, there's a lot of shifts happening in your life and you're self-discovering yourself a little bit more, including deeper diving into the spiritual journey. So ask yourself, how can you discover yourself? How can you take this time to ground yourself? A great thing I would suggest and what I'm feeling for you is to get grounded through nature. So maybe this weekend, go for a walk on the ground barefooted, just really ground yourself a little bit more and just listen to that intuition to find out what you need to know at this time. Okay, so CCMVET. Just for you guys who just jumped in, I'm not taking any more questions. I'm just pulling cards for people. So if you want a card pull, just put the rainbow emoji. I will do more questions Monday for our live again, okay? Okay. Lisa, I'll do yours soon. I'm just kind of going back and forth between TikTok. Okay, so expansion. We got this card again. This one's for CCMVET. So how are you expanding yourself? Where is your journey? You're kind of going through this journey of expansion right now in all aspects of your life. What I feel also is like through your mind too, I just think your perception has changed a lot than it was in the past 3 months. And it's going to continue to change. And in doing that, there's going to be a lot of things that will leave your life energetically, but then that will give more room for more new manifestations in your life. So I hope that aligns. Okay, Lisa, I'm going to do yours, and then I'm going to go back to Christina, Space, and Sammy on TikTok. Okay, so Lisa. And then that's all for readings because I don't have time. I don't have any more time to do that. Joy, beautiful card. So how are you being joyful today? How are you going to be joy throughout your day? I really suggest you putting gratitude in your day today, just feeling good and finding joy for yourself. This is the solar plexus. So asking yourself, what makes you happy? Not for other people. I know you make other people happy all the time and you're always a nurturer, but this is your day to be you. Go and do something fun, book a massage, really just let things happen. And this one says, let's just jump and see what happens. Let's just do it. Let's just be excited. Let's just take this journey and see what happens. Don't plan it too much. So I hope that aligns with you. Okay, so we have Christina, you're next. Let's have room for maybe 3 more, and I'm going to call it because I can't have time to do any more. I have to get ready for my card reading. Okay. Isolation. So Christina, my question to you is like, do you feel isolated recently? Have you been feeling like you've been kind of stepping into that introvert energy? Isolation's great. However, don't forget to kind of reach out to your friends and family so you don't hinder those relationships. You don't have to feel alone. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to feel within your mind all the time. There is always support, both dimensionally and out of other dimensions and in this lifetime. So really ask yourself, how can you step out of this isolation a little bit more and just reach out and just communicate when you need some support? It's a great card. Okay, we have Space Thought, sorry, and then Sammy, and then I'll go to Abby on YouTube. Thank you so much. No worries, I'm super happy to help. Okay, so we have Space Thought. Space Thought, you have destiny. So right now, your question and why this card came out is, what are you meant to do? Not what everyone else is asking you to do, not what everyone else is expecting you to work as or go to school for, whatever. It's your destiny. So what is your soul purpose? Like, find that out a little bit more instead of planning out everything and planning out your purpose. This is a neutral card, which means it can tap into anything. But here, I just really feel like it's more of like finding yourself and finding the deeperness of yourself here. So here it's just saying to take a risk, like stop like playing it safe here. Dare to have a life that you can decide on. Dare to have a life that is your dream, what you want, not what everyone else wants, what you want. So I love this card. Okay, so Sammy Sue. So Sammy, yours is workaholic. So I feel like you've been working a lot. You're avoiding some internal emotions. So ask yourself, what do you need to communicate about yourself? What are you actually feeling like? How do you actually feel? Take this weekend to kind of take a break. This is a new moon. So new moon's all about internal. So this is a time to stop being a workaholic and start working on you. And sometimes we be workaholics because we think we're going to be able to avoid certain things, but truly, avoidance is just going to cause it to continue to stay in within our energy, and that can affect things to attract into our life as well. Okay, Abby, you're next on YouTube. Oops. So Abby, your card is confusion. Confusion can be a good thing. Sometimes confusion can actually cause you to look a little bit deeper and slow down. So if you're feeling confused about something and you can relate, when you say the word confusion, what comes up to you emotionally, but if you feel confused right now, just know, what can you learn from this and why are you being confused, And this is a neutral card again, a lot of neutral cards for you guys, just general emotions. So what is the silver lining behind all this? What is the true meaning behind all this? Quiet meditation might be a great way for you to find the answer that you need. And instead of seeking out for other people to direct you of what you need to do. So I hope that aligns. I don't think I have time for any more card pulls, guys, but I will do them again because I know you guys love these. Write down all your questions. I will do another live at 1 p.m. Eastern time on Monday for you guys, and regular videos every single day. So if you are not subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, go subscribe. Also go check out my recent videos. I have one on can you manifest more than one thing at the same time? And I also messaged and did another one today on the 369 method and how to write for your 369 method affirmation. So I hope that helps you guys so much. I'm so grateful for you guys. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps a lot on YouTube. Like and subscribe, as well as put notification bells. I do videos every single day for you amazing, beautiful souls. And thank you, thank you, thank you. I am grateful for you. I am grateful for each and every conscious soul. I will see you guys at 3:30 for the premiere, for an exciting news on YouTube. So stay tuned for that. And I love you guys so, so much. See you soon. Bye. Bye.